This is a quick walk around of my 1958 Alumacraft Cruiseabout. I'm restoring this boat so I can take my family for relaxed days on the water, and also to go fishing with friends, probably do some bigger stuff like either just have more room and space and comfort. The boat is 19 feet long, all aluminum. It's got an aqueduct transom and pretty interesting aluminum work done to it, riveted. It is a riveted boat. I gutted the whole thing. I have the steering wheel, all the pieces that go on the dash. I still have the wood templates for the transom. This used to all be green here, this whole back, and I sanded it down to aluminum. It's gonna get repainted. Gotta do some Bondo work to it to fill some dents. This is the model that comes with half of the splash rail, not the full length. You can kind of see right there, just kind of goes halfway and stops right there. I like that look of it. It came with this trailer, paid $1,000 from a guy here in Oregon. I did all the sanding on the paint. It used to just be solid green, like that greenish turquoise color. Preparing the sides. There's some welding that's going to have to be done to it. I don't even know how you do this, but whoever had it before me tore a chunk out of this, so it's going to have to get re-welded. It's got a huge bow. I got the lights. I got everything for it. All the pieces. I have everything for it. I even have the windshield, the original windshield, the original cloth bib mini top. I even have the original floor, so I can use it as a template to redo the floor. But it's fairly in good shape. Besides that, then there's a couple spots underneath, like this gray spot there, and these spots that were patched. Basically, it was from a missing rivet that needs to get replaced. You can see one right there, how the rivet popped out, and they just put some kind of Bondo or some type of putty over it. But I'll replace the rivet. It's gonna stay on the same water line. In the bottom, will just stay aluminum, because here in Oregon we pull up on banks a lot, and the aluminum will be hitting gravel. It's a very large boat. And then inside the garage I have my 1966 Alumacraft F7. I restored that. There's already a video on that about that. Someone did that. I'm probably gonna have to re-weld that. Sorry about the sniffing. I have allergies. I'm coming with a cold or something. But I'll probably weld that to use that for the bilge pump to pour out the side. Another look at the interior. It's got these cool like beam type setups, like trusses. Aluminum trusses all the way through. It's got a bow. I got the door for that rope and anchor storage in there. All that. I'm probably going to convert it from steering to tiller steer, and if I ever get a nice motor, I'll probably go back to steering wheel. But I'm going to weld that, so I'm going to put a radio there, so I'm probably weld that and patch it, because I like it looking clean. Like this side here should look like this basically. So I'm gonna clean all the inside still, all the floor, all the inside, check for leaks. They're normal. But this is it. There's not a lot info and videos or pictures on these boats. On this specific model, the Alumacraft, I guess they didn't make that many. The guy I bought it from said there was only 72 made of this model in that year, which I think might be a little extreme, but that's what he said. And reading online, I know they are pretty scarce. This one's in really good shape, besides a couple holes and some dents. There's some, but it'll get restored. I'll do it right. I probably won't go back to pristine how it was off the showroom floor, since I'm doing everything myself. It'll have Bondo, it'll have fresh paint, some welding done to it to fix leaks properly, and like I said, that chunk missing out of there. It'll have a fresh floor. I'm gonna build a lot of stuff for it, taking my time with it, not in a rush. Gonna repaint the trailer. The trailer's pretty beefy. I guess it wasn't the original trailer, obviously, but it's a nice trailer. The guy bought it. The boat came from Wisconsin, and when the guy bought it, he I guess bought the trailer just to bring it over here. Just went through a titling process for it, and I wanted to catch it before. I have pictures of it, a lot of pictures of it before it got to this point where the windshield's gone and the bimini top is off and the flooring. I still have it all with everything in it. See, it's got the original seat, which is kind of cool. It's in the back of my house, so I might have that reupholstered and run the original seat as a captain's chair. It's got armrests. It's actually a really nice seat. And I've seen some info lately. Some more stuff has been popping up about these boats. This one is the Cruiseabout, like I said, and there's one I just saw come up with, which a cruise liner, which basically had like a whole top built like a cabin boat, like a cruiser, but down at the bottom the cruise liner seems to have like a riveted seam. These boats are cool because they're just one full aluminum sheet, and they get connected down at the keel of the boat. They get connected right in the center, so it's one piece and then another piece on the other side, and they make the boat. So basically it's a cool design because it only has basically 3 seams. You have the seam down the middle, and then you have the seam around the transom, and it makes for a boat with a lot less seams and a lot less leaks. So actually technically that would be only 2 seams. See that seam right there around the transom, and then you have the seam around the bottom. And back then, man, these boats were built really with quality, because you can see this keel, and this one has 3 of them, but the center one, I mean, it's a full piece and it's heavy gauge, and you can see that this is one continuous piece from here. It continues all the way to the tip of the bow in one piece. There's no seams to connect the keels together. These boats are built really beefy. Nice design. This is all going to get repainted as well. Cleaning up the handrails right now. Just cool boats, man. You just don't see them like this anymore. So this is kind of my little dream, my little project. My new project, at least, for now. These are big boats. I'm 6'3", and I mean, this part here comes up to my shoulder. It's a huge boat. Well, huge for what it is, I guess. Compared to some of the boats nowadays, it's not humongous, but you know, 19 feet long, and it's 6 feet wide. But it's spacious, man. It's a really cool boat. So this is my quick video showing my 1958 Alumacraft Cruiseabout in the current condition as I move forward with restoration. Hopefully by next summer in 2017, it'll be done on the water, doing some cruising, doing some fishing and relaxing. I have my little boat back there, like I said, specifically for fishing and with the kids, and getting into small places, or friends getting into small areas and doing some fun fishing, easier to tow, easier to move around. But this will be my more of a cruiser and hangout boat, you know. Once I put the new bimini top on and everything, it'll be a perfect boat to have some meals in, kick back on the water, let the kids swim, have ladders for it so the kids can climb back in, everything. And it's gonna be more of a lounger, but yet at the same time it's also gonna be a good fishing boat. So anyways, this is the update. There'll be another video eventually one day as I make good progress on it, and I got something good to show. Take care.